Welcome back to Englopod, the podcast where you learn English, build confidence, and shape your future. If you want to improve your English while gaining motivation and practical life skills, you're in the right place. Hello, everyone. It is great to have you here.
Hello. I am so happy to be here.
Today, we have a very special mission. We're going to answer a big question.
A very big one.
It's a question that I think every single English learner asks. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you've been learning for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, how do I stop translating every word in my head?
Yes. It's a huge question and, a very important one. If you want to speak English well, if you want to be fluent.
Which everyone does.
Right. You have to stop translating. You must train your brain to think directly in English.
That sounds wonderful. But I have to say, it also sounds very difficult.
It can be, but it's possible.
Okay, so before we start, we need to make a little promise to you, our listeners. This deep dive is for everyone, but it's especially for you if you are at an A1 or A2 level.
Yes. So we have some rules for ourselves today.
We do. What are they?
We promise to speak slowly. We promise to speak clearly. And if we use a difficult word, we will explain what it means.
I want you to understand everything.
Exactly.
Perfect. So let's unpack this. Why is translating a problem? I mean, if I want to say something in English, why can't I just take the sentence in my own language and, change the words? It feels logical.
It does feel logical, yes. But it creates a really big problem. The problem is a delay.
A delay, you mean?
Yeah.
It takes too much time.
Exactly. Think about a computer. If you open 10 programs at the same time, what happens?
It gets slow. It freezes.
Right. When you translate, your brain is doing double the work. First, it makes a sentence in your native language. Then, your brain has to look for the English words. Then, you try to speak.
And by the time you're ready to speak, the moment is gone.
Yes. The conversation has moved on. The other person is waiting.
That sounds stressful.
It is. And there's another problem, too. They're different. They don't have the same structure. So if you translate word for word, the sentence often sounds very strange in English.
I have a great example of this. It's about being cold.
Oh, yes. This is a classic one.
In English, we use the verb to be. We say, I am cold. But in some other languages, the direct translation is, I have cold.
Yes, like in Spanish or French. So if you translate directly from your head, you might say, I have cold.
And to a native English speaker, that sounds...
wrong. It sounds unnatural. We might think you have a cold virus, that you're sick.
Right. So instead of saying you need a jacket, you're saying you need medicine. That's a big difference.
A huge difference. And this is why we need to stop translating. We need to learn the English way to say things.
Okay.
What?
So if we stop translating, what happens? What are the benefits?
Well, there are many benefits. First, you speak faster. You don't have that long pause to find words.
I mean, you feel more confident, I bet.
Exactly. Second, you feel more confident. When the words come quickly, you feel good about your speaking.
And when you feel confident, you want to speak more. It's a cycle.
It is. And here's where it gets really interesting. It also helps your listening. Well, if you are translating everything you hear, you'll get lost. The speaker is too fast. But if you think in English, you understand instantly.
And what about pronunciation?
It helps that too, yes. When you think in English, you hear the correct sounds in your mind. This helps your mouth say the words more clearly.
Okay, so we know why we should do it. But it's not easy. What stops us? What are the common mistakes?
There are a few. I think the first one is just relying on translation too much.
Right. It's like training wheels on a bicycle.
That is a perfect analogy. An analogy is a comparison to help explain something.
So training wheels. They're the little extra wheels on a child's bike, right? They stop the bike from falling over.
Exactly. They help you when you start. They feel safe. But if you keep the training wheels on forever,
You never learn to ride properly? You can't go fast?
you can't. So translation is like those training wheels. It feels safe, but it slows you down. You have to take them off to ride naturally.
You have to trust yourself.
You do. Okay, mistake number 2 is overthinking grammar.
Oh, I'm sure many of our listeners do this. They stop and think, is this the right verb? Is it in, on, or at?
Yes, they want to be perfect. But what's fascinating is that even native speakers make grammar mistakes.
Really? All the time?
All the time. When we speak quickly, we make small mistakes. But we still understand each other. The goal is communication, not perfection.
That's such good advice.
Yeah.
Communicate.
Which leads us to the third mistake, fear.
Fear of making those mistakes.
Yes, fear is a big wall. People are afraid to look silly, but mistakes are how we learn. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down so many times.
But they get back up, and we cheer for them.
We do. We don't laugh. You must be brave. You must accept that mistakes are just part of the journey.
I like that. Be brave. Okay, what's the last mistake?
The last one is a lack of immersion.
Immersion. That's a big word. Can you explain that for us?
Sure. Immersion means surrounding yourself with something completely.
Okay.
Imagine you jump into a swimming pool. You are immersed in water. The water is all around you.
Got it. So language immersion means English is all around you.
Correct. If your daily life is 100% in your native language, your brain will be, well, lazy. It won't switch to English.
So my 1 hour of English class a week is not enough.
It's a good start, but no, it's not enough. You need to listen to English music, watch English videos, read in English. You need to give your brain a reason to use English all the time.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so now we know the mistakes. Let's get practical. How do we do this? What are the steps?
Let's start with the basics. Step 1.
Step 1 is name things around you.
This is so simple. You can do this right now as you're listening. Look around the room. What do you see?
I see a desk. I see a microphone, a window, a cup.
Good. But don't just see them. Say the English word in your head. Don't say the word in your language first. Just look at the cup and think, cup.
So you connect the object directly to the English word.
Exactly. And when you're good at that, you can make it a little harder. You can describe an action with it.
So instead of just thinking coffee, I should think,
I am drinking coffee.
I am opening the window.
Yes. It's simple, but it is so powerful.
That's easy enough. Everyone can do that.
Yeah.
What is step 2?
Step 2 is to talk to yourself.
Talk to myself. People will think I'm crazy.
Well, you do this when you're alone. You narrate your life. Narrate means you tell the story of what is happening.
So in the morning, when I'm putting on my shoes, I should just say,
You say to yourself, I am putting on my shoes. Or I am brushing my teeth.
it is a sunny day.
Perfect. And there is no pressure. No one is listening. It's a safe space to practice.
I love that. Okay, step 3. You said this one is a game changer.
It really is. A game changer is something that completely changes the situation for the better. This is about your dictionary.
Okay.
Most learners use a bilingual dictionary that means English to their native language. You need to stop doing that. You need to start using an English to English dictionary.
But wait, that sounds difficult. If I don't know the word, how will an English definition help me?
It's easier than you think. Learner dictionaries use very simple words. So if you look up the word excited, you don't see the translation. You read the definition. feeling very happy and eager.
And why is that better?
Because it keeps your brain in English mode. If you look at the translation, your brain switches back to your native language. It breaks your focus.
You want to stay in English. That's a great tip. Okay, those were the basic steps. What about for more advanced learners?
Well, step 4 is actually to keep it simple.
Keep it simple. But you said these are advanced steps.
I know. But here's the thing. Learners often try to think in long, complex sentences. They try to be too clever.
Give me an example.
Okay, imagine you need to go to the store. You might try to think, I should go to the store because I need to buy ingredients to cook a delicious dinner for my family.
That is a very long sentence. Even for me.
It's too long. You'll get stuck. Instead, just think, I need vegetables.
I need vegetables. Much easier.
Yes. Think like a caveman. Me want food. Start short. The longer sentences will come naturally later.
Don't run before you can walk.
Exactly. Okay, step 5 is about your inner voice.
The voice inside our heads.
We all have one. Try to make that voice speak English. Have a dialogue with yourself. A dialogue is a conversation.
So I should ask myself questions.
Yes. When you're getting dressed, ask yourself, what should I wear today? Then answer, maybe the blue shirt. No, it's cold. I need a sweater.
What should I do first? I need coffee.
Perfect. You are having a little conversation in your mind, all in English.
And step 6, we mentioned this before, surround yourself.
Yes, immersion again. You can't think in English if you never hear English. Listen to podcasts, read easy books, watch cartoons. The more you hear it, the more your brain just starts to copy it automatically.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do we make this a habit? People are busy.
That's where daily exercises come in. Small things you can do every day.
Like, what? The first one is about morning and night.
Yes. When you wake up, take 1 minute, just one. Plan your day in English.
So I open my eyes and I think, today is Monday. I have a meeting at 10. I need to buy milk.
Exactly. It sets the tone for the day. It tells your brain, okay, we're using English today. And then at night, you do the same thing, but in reverse.
You review the day.
Yes. What did I do today? Was it a good day? A little English to start, a little English to finish.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
What's next? You have something called the 30-minute rule. It sounds like a challenge.
It is a challenge. You choose a time, maybe 30 minutes, and for that time, you have a strict rule. No translation.
Not at all.
None. You must only think in English, even if it's just simple thoughts like red car, blue sky, I'm hungry. Just stay in English.
That sounds tough, but really effective. It's like a workout for your brain.
It is. It builds stamina. Stamina is the energy to keep going for a long time.
The next one is narrating activities. We talked about this.
Yes, when you're doing simple tasks, like cooking.
So if I'm making tea, I think.
I am making tea. The water is hot. It smells good. You connect the action with the words.
And the last daily exercise is journaling. Writing in a notebook.
Yes. And it can be so simple. Write 1 or 2 sentences. And the most important part, do not worry about grammar.
Really? No grammar?
The goal is just to express your ideas. Get the words on the paper. If you worry about grammar, you'll stop.
Today, I went work. Was busy. I ate pizza. That is perfect.
That must be a relief for many people. Okay, but I have to ask, what happens when we get stuck? What if I want to think in English, but I just don't know the word?
The missing word problem. This happens to everyone, even me.
So what's the solution? Do I stop and translate on my phone?
No, don't do that. You'll break the flow. You put the training wheels back on. The solution is description.
Description?
Yes. Describe the object using simple words you do know.
Can you give us an example, a clear one?
Of course. Let's say you forget the word for refrigerator.
Oh, okay. A long word. I forgot it. I'm in the kitchen. What do I do? You think. The cold box where I keep food.
The cold box where I keep food. That is brilliant.
See? You communicated the idea. You stayed in English. You did not stop. That's the most important thing.
It keeps your brain moving forward.
Exactly. Or if you forget teacher, you think the person who helps us learn. If you forget umbrella, you say the thing that stops rain.
I love that. It gives you power. You don't need to know every single word.
You just need to be creative with the words you have.
Now, before we finish, we should talk about motivation. This is a long journey.
It is a marathon, not a sprint. A marathon is a long, slow race. It takes time.
And sometimes you feel stuck, like you're not improving.
Yes, because progress can be slow. So it's very important to track your progress.
How do you do that?
Record your voice. Use your phone. Today, record yourself talking about your breakfast for 1 minute. Then save it. In 1 month, do it again. Listen to both recordings.
And I'll hear the difference.
You will be surprised. You will hear that you are faster, more confident. It will give you the motivation to keep going.
That's great advice. Be kind to yourself and see how far you've come.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's just recap the main points.
We learned that translating is slow and sounds unnatural.
We learned to start small. Name objects. Bed, window, phone.
Talk to yourself. Narrate your life. I am putting on my shoes.
Use an English-to-English dictionary. No more translating.
And keep it simple. The goal is communication, not perfection.
It's a lot, but it's possible if you take it step by step.
Absolutely. Anyone can do this. You just have to start.
Speaking of starting,
Yeah.
we have a challenge for you.
A challenge?
Yes, I want you to do something right now. As soon as this deep dive finishes, don't wait.
Okay, what should they do?
Look around the room you are in. Find 3 objects. Name them in English.
3 objects. I can do that. Lamp, chair, book.
Good. Then make 1 simple sentence about them.
I see a lamp, a chair, and a book.
Perfect. That's a great way to start. It takes 10 seconds.
10 seconds to start a new habit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Remember, thinking in English is a journey. You'll have good days and bad days. Just be consistent.
Be patient with yourself. And don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes mean you are learning.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you feel motivated to turn off that translator in your brain.
It was a pleasure. Good luck with your practice.
Goodbye and happy learning.